Tomorrow at CBS 8, we're bringing out our Big Red Shoes for Red Shoe Day virtual style. We're helping to raise money for San Diego's Ronald McDonald House to provide a home away from home for families of seriously ill or injured kids treated at our local hospitals.
Instead of seeing those big red shoes and volunteers standing out on the street corners collecting your money, you can donate virtually this year. News 8's Abby Alford shares how the Ronald McDonald House provides strength for families and how your donations help.
And for the Smith family, they're this year's Red Shoe ambassadors, and they say to be able to stay right across the street from Radies, where their daughter is in the ICU for more than a year, has been a blessing. Little Addie Smith has been in the hospital since she was born premature on December 10th, 2019. That's more than 540 days. At 27 weeks and 4 days old, she weighed less than a pound. For 4 months, her parents, Chris and Alicia Smith, commuted from San Marcos each day while she was on a ventilator at Sharp Mary Birch. But her little lungs struggled, and Addie was transferred to the NICU at Rady Children's Hospital. Her parents knew they needed to be closer to their baby.
And she was so critical, you know, within the first 2 days that she was here, she coded twice. Can't imagine being at home and getting that call, you know, and having to drive from San Marcos.
Within a day, the Smiths were placed in a room at the Ronald McDonald House just across the street from Rady's, which was only a 2-minute walk.
Even have the availability to come back here and, you know, take a nap or, you know, just kind of like reset, you know, because there's long days.
Hi.
Those days turned into weeks, and then the peak of the coronavirus hit. Only one parent at a time was allowed to visit Addie.
Because at that point, when we moved back here, it was kind of at a point where the doctors didn't know if she was actually going to survive.
The Smiths spent Addie's first birthday, holidays, and her baptism in the hospital, and then stayed at the Ronald McDonald House for 360 days. Addie's now in the ICU and is getting stronger each day.
I don't see how her healing would have been the same if we didn't have, you know, if we weren't just a 2-minute walk away.
And this Thursday, you can help with that healing during the Ronald McDonald's House of Charities 12th Annual Red Shoe Day. Often you see volunteers like our CBS 8 team on corners with a red shoe, but because of COVID, for the second year, it will be virtual. You can donate through text, online, or when you order at McDonald's.
It's absolutely essential to do what we do. Thanks to Red Shoe Day, we're able to make sure that these families are taken care of.
San Diego's president and CEO Chuck Day says during COVID, on average, families stay about 20 days. If they were to stay in a hotel and pay for food, that could cost them about $5,000. Each dollar raised for Red Shoe Day goes directly to the Ronald McDonald House that helps 15,000 families each year with a critically ill or injured child in a hospital in San Diego. There are 48 rooms and 300 meals are served each day at no cost.
When you walk into the Ronald McDonald House, what you see every day is resilience and strength and love.
A place that offers a physical and mental sanctuary for so many vulnerable families.
Like, I can't imagine what we would have done if we didn't have the Ronald McDonald House.
This year, CBS 8 and the Tegna Foundation are donating $10,000 to the Ronald McDonald House on Red Shoe Day. And the Ronald McDonald House will match your donation by 100%. To learn more, just go to our website at cbs8.com and click on the community page.
As Abby just mentioned, you can go to that community tab at cbs8.com to donate, but you can also text Red Shoe to 243-725. And my daughter is a Girl Scout, and we have volunteered at the Ronald McDonald House. It's really unique because other Ronald McDonald houses across the country aren't situated that close to the hospital. So this one actually provides a place for people just there for the day.
Sure.
It's not only for people that have lengthy stays. So it's really such a resource for families, like the family said, to go sit down, you know, take a breath and just get a little bit of R&R from some really intense situations going on at the hospital with their child.
Oh, very much. You can go through a roller coaster of emotions, feelings, and situations in a situation where, you know, your family member is in the hospital. So that's definitely a nice resource to have.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
Thank you, Abby, for that.